Hello everybody, welcome back to Puck Pals. My name is Noah, and today we have Luke Miller. He is number 2, and he is the second junior we'll interview. And he is a versatile defenseman. Reason I say that is because I see you all around the ice. I see you playing forward, I see you playing wing. So what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, I like to jump up in the play, score goals, get assists, help the boys out, Mm-hmm.
I know you get a lot of goals.
Yeah,
And thank you for coming, Luke. I really appreciate you getting on.
Yeah, of course, man. Anytime.
I'm a really big fan I'm a really big fan of yours.
Thank you.
And I've watched your varsity games for the last couple of years and or the last 2 years, and I'm really happy to get to know you more.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about your goal actually this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Against Marlborough.
Mm-hmm.
You scored from the point.
Yes.
Took a clean shot.
Yeah, Thomas Cashman passed it out, and I got a good shot off and went top shelf.
It was a clean shot from point, and then it was just in.
Mm-hmm.
After that goal, I was so happy. I'm like, maybe we can win.
Yeah. Yeah. Tied it up, but then kind of slipped away from us.
Yeah, you guys got a little unlucky, but it was definitely on your side. If you guys go against them another time, I feel like
we'll definitely have them. Mm-hmm.
You'll think of this game and you'll get your revenge.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So, before we dive in, I have to say 3 things about you. 3 things that I would describe you.
Okay.
The first thing is fast, very fast.
Thank you, yeah.
Fearless, and someone who embraces the physicality of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know anything else you can ask for in the game. So, the first question is, embracing checks, does that give you, more confidence in the game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you hit someone or you get hit, you'll feel it, but you also get more into the game and you feel more focused,
Yeah, so it helps get your head in the game.
Yeah, definitely, and it gets your team into the game too when they say a big hit.
It does.
Yeah,
it really helps a lot.
Yeah, everyone stands up. It gets everyone.
Oh
going.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a goal. So pumps up.
Yeah, pretty much. It's really good. At the start of a game, to get a big hit and get the boys going.
So, you've taken very big hits this season.
Mm-hmm.
So, what keeps you coming back from those hits? Because I know against...
Yeah, I mean, if you get hit pretty hard, you just got to learn how to basically embrace it and make sure you don't get hurt, fall the right way. And that's what I try to do.
What was going through your mind against the Neshoba one? The front check?
Oh, yeah, my head was just down, and the kid came out of nowhere. But... that happens, and they got a penalty off of it, so it was pretty good.
But, whenever you fell, did you just, gotta keep playing, or,
Yeah, you gotta keep going. If you are really hurt, I like to skate to the bench first. I don't like to lay there. But I think it's really important to just, know how to get hit, because that's a huge part of the game. And if you don't know how to get hit, you're going to get hurt.
Because I know, whenever you're going to get hit, I'm like, oh, my God, you're going to have to go back to the bench. You get back up, you keep hustling, you skate with, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. I definitely feel it after, but then it goes away soon. So
you mostly feel it the next day,
Yeah, definitely.
So do you have any tips for being comfortable with checking? Because I'm going to be Bantam next year.
Yeah, and that's exciting. Just don't be scared to get hit. It's part of the game. And just keep your head up, too.
You can go.
All right, if you're scared, it's going to, throw away from your game. And just if your head's up, you'll be good.
Would you say the more aggressive you are in the game, the less you get hurt?
Yeah, no, definitely. If you're aggressive and you're not scared to get hit, they're going to get hit, but they're just going to bounce right back, But if you're scared, kids are going to keep coming for you. So just play your normal game, you'll be good.
So, if you're, keep, letting them hit you, then they're always going to hit you. So, they're not going to,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, that makes sense.
Yeah, you'll be good, yeah.
Be aggressive, basically.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I get it.
Use your body, too, It'll scare them.
It will?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for you to get to this point you are here today, how did you get into the sport?
Well, there's a reservoir, right? And I live right outside of that. So as a little kid, I always skate on that. And I used to watch my brother play, Ted. And that's just kind of where I fell in love with the game and I started playing a lot.
I know, your brother Teddy, I couldn't really watch him because I was kind of late to the party, but I heard he was a really good player.
Yeah, he wasn't bad. He had a good junior, senior year. he had a lot of fun with his friends. So
You called him wasn't bad. I thought he was really good. I heard really good stuff about him. Has he helped you growing up, would you say?
I mean, yeah, I'd always watch his games and I'd see how he played, and I just always like when I saw him play, I was like, I wanna play too. So,
like watching your brother's games, did that help you like get better moves? Because that helped me also. Or like,
I mean, we played different positions, but you know, watching him play and like his teammates, I definitely learned a few things.
Yeah. So, what position did your brother play?
Forward, like
Forward?
right wing, yeah.
So, is that why like you know how to play forward?
Yeah, sort of. And playing on him on the pond and stuff, you know.
So you know how to like play all the positions.
Yeah, yeah.
So you said you have a reservoir.
Reservoir, yeah.
And it's basically having an ice rink in your backyard.
Yeah, pretty much.
So how has that like helped your hockey skills?
It's helped a lot because every time I go out there, I'm playing with a lot of older kids. You know, kids are bigger and stronger than me, and it just like helps me perform better and just be better. You know,
Be better as a player.
Yeah, definitely.
So, does anyone else like in your family growing up like skate with you and give you tips?
Not in my family, no. Like my dad never played hockey. My mom never like did anything like that. So it was kind of just like I had like an uncle. He had kind of helped me out, and that's basically where it came from.
Wait, so like, how did you like get into hockey then? Like, what?
Basically my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yeah, he was a really good hockey player, and he like kind of like got me to where I am now.
He like showed you.
And my dad, yeah, and he helped me.
And your dad and your brother. So like those three people were your
Yeah, definitely.
Were your idols. Is there any player you look up to now, like in the NHL?
Right now in the NHL, not as much as I did back then. I loved Patrick Kane and Duncan Keith. Those were my two favorite. I still wear Duncan Keith's number too. So.
I know. I think it was Sawyer we interviewed. He also liked Patrick Kane.
Yeah, he's a Blackhawks fan as well.
Yeah. So you like Chicago?
Yeah, that's where my dad grew up. So
it is?
Always cheered for them.
Always cheered for them. Yeah, that's really nice. And back to like hockey, like the topic. How were the different levels you've played growing up?
So I used to play for the North Stars, right? That was always good. And then I moved to Providence, and that was also good. And coming to like the high school, it's a lot different. You know, the atmosphere is a lot different. It's louder. The kids are bigger. But it's a lot of fun, and I loved it.
So, how would it feel like representing your town now?
It's good. You know, it's fun. Seeing all my friends at the games, you know, and like the families, it's awesome.
Yeah, like I just realized, I never like really think about it, except like sometimes you the people who cheer for you in the student section, you probably know like.
Yeah, exactly. It's cool.
That must be really nice. You guys
it is, yeah.
You guys all know each other. And I know this season you scored a lot, you assisted a lot. Is there any favorite goal you've done?
Yeah, my favorite goal is probably when it was we went to the Groton Rink. Remember that game? A
little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we lost in overtime. And it was when I scored then Jackson Kelly like kind of Big Al passed it to Jackson, and then Jackson walked through the whole team and then passed it to me, and I snuck it back door. I love that goal just because it was Big Al's first point, and Jackson made a nice move, and I was just there to finish it. Yeah.
Is there any assists you did?
Or
was it mostly the goal?
Mostly the goal,
the goal? You always got to finish it. The goal really feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense, you know? So, what's your proudest moment so far?
Probably the Gonk game. I mean, that was a really great game, and I loved it. It was after, like, last year, we lost to them 8-1 and, like, 8-2 or something. And, like, beating them this year just felt so much better after what happened last year.
I know, everybody says, like, I asked everybody, like, their favorite moment, and they all say the Algonquin game.
Yeah.
So, we're going to put it back on the screen again of me recording you guys. I remember. Remember when you won in overtime? Yeah. You all went to the student section?
Yeah.
I recorded that. That was so fun. I could hear you guys all screaming.
That was awesome.
That was my favorite, like, game you guys played also.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The the stress also in the overtime. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go for you as a referee, because I know you ref.
Yep.
I know you ref like over the summer. And do you think referee has like helped you as a player?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely see the game different now, you know, but it's also just like now I don't yell at the refs as much as I used to, because like I know it's hard and like they make mistakes, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like it's like easy to say stuff. It's easier said than done. So
Yeah,
it makes
exactly,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah. And if you could invent any new hockey rule, what would it be? Me personally, I'd take out front checking. I just don't think it would be it's very dangerous, like very dangerous.
Yeah, it is. I'd say fighting in high school. Yeah, I just think it'll be really fun, and seeing it, like people drop the gloves and fight. I think it would get everyone going. It'd be really fun.
They touch the goalie and you drop the gloves.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then you really pump. It's probably more than a goal.
Exactly, definitely.
You guys will really pump up the goalie. And last question, as you as a ref, is can you come ref one of my games?
Of course, yeah. I mean, if I ever get one, I'll be excited to ref. But I don't schedule them. I get they schedule them for me. Yeah.
By the way, in your reservoir, can you give me some like private lessons?
Yeah, sure.
You can?
Yeah, come down. Just text me. I'll be there. Right?
Okay. I'll tell my brother. Yep. Appreciate that. And the last couple of questions is for fun.
Okay.
And I actually have a story before, a fun fact story. It's how me and Luke met the first time. It was in a JV game. My brother, Lucas Vedana, which is the producer of Puck Pals, he said, "Why don't you meet Luke Miller? He's a very nice guy." And I said, "Sure, why not?" And then my brother went in the locker room, and he got Luke. While I was waiting, my heart was like pounding. It was so stressful. And then he came out. The words did not come out. I think you remember.
I remember, yeah.
It was awkward, so awkward. And my parents had to come hop in. It was so fun. Now it's funny, but at the time it was so stressful.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Now, to the fun questions here. If you could have any superpower on the ice, what would it be? But like not just like speed and like strength, like teleportation, anything.
Probably teleportation then.
Or invisibility? Anything?
Yeah, invisibility.
What do you think?
Probably teleportation.
Teleportation?
Yeah, you teleport anywhere and just score basically.
Breakaways?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you just get the puck and then breakaway. And I know I ask this question a lot to everybody, but I always wonder, are there any pre-game rituals or superstitions you do, or like pump up songs you like to listen to?
Not really. You know, I kind of just go with the flow. But before a game, I do eat a Jersey Mike sandwich, so that's kind of what I do.
Gives you the calories.
Yeah, definitely.
It makes your stomach, or makes you full, like, you know. Just like the perfect.
Good for your energy too, you know, having a full stomach.
You need it's like the perfect thing to start off a game with.
Definitely.
Yep. And let's return to the topic of checking. What's your mindset when it comes to that? Any advice for someone a little nervous about checking?
Yeah, I mean, like when you're checking someone, keep your hands down, or else you'll get a penalty. But it's not that bad. It's basically just like you're playing the same game, just a little more physical.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because I know for my age, I'm Pee-wee second year, and like it's already getting like a little like you use your body more.
Yeah.
And yeah, Bantam first year is probably like you're using it more, and then second year you're probably like using your body.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. And before we wrap things up here, we have the stick challenge. For you, Luke.
Yeah.
The task is simple. You have to tape the stick as fast and as neatly as possible.
Okay.
So now Luke is here. He's ready. He's determined to win. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. This is Luke Miller's tape job here. He did a really nice job for the amount of time he did. This is playable by far. It's really nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Anything you have to say about it?
I mean, I feel like I could have done like wider like strips. You know, it's kind of overlapping a little, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, me too. I think it's definitely
Yeah.
like you didn't miss anything, especially you got like all the
Oh yeah.
gaps.
Definitely.
And thank you so much, Luke. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck with your season. I'll be watching you. I'll make sure I'll be watching you. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay tuned for the next junior we'll be interviewing. And bye. Go Rangers!